Yes, a little late this evening. It's on a phone call. Now I'm here, so I'll see who shows up. Anyways, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all those wonderful things, right? Just been a couple weeks since appearing. So I am in the middle of uploading. It's at 85%. Alone in Bigfoot territory. This video has been causing me some uncomfortable. Like, first I couldn't get it downloaded off of the app onto my computer, and finally it downloaded and I was able to airdrop Alone in Bigfoot territory to my computer, and now it's taking 24 hours to upload to YouTube to launch the anticipated video. So my Alone in Bigfoot territory, that was definitely an experience. It's been a while since being boots on the ground by myself in that territory. Like, it was very very overwhelming just being, secluded and no one to talk to, and just really be with yourself, and then have experience with Sasquatch. They were by the fire, which I've showed some people some of the images and they can see Sasquatch cloaked. I'm not sure, so just keep your eyes out for that. You will see they were by the fire on the other side of the trees. I did walk in. I don't remember if I brought, because it's been a couple weeks now, if I brought, I think I went in and I brought you guys with me, or the video with me. And then the Sunday when I was going through lessons, and was I learning them? Maybe. They were whistling in the bush, like confirmation that, yes, you're learning your lessons, and will confirm with whistles, which was pretty cool because I haven't had whistles for a while. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, that was definitely, it was nice. It was really nice to be out there alone and be able to go through some experiences. And then it felt like a long time, even though it was just the weekend. It was profound. So, like, again, because you have no one to talk to other than yourself, and do the learning and hearing the messages, and just the silence. Like, it's so silent when you're out there. Hello, Andy. Welcome. So silent. So that was, you can hear the silence, and then it's like, you can hear different pitches of frequency, which was, it's different because you can hear that, and then you're silence, and then you have Sasquatch, and like, even there was way more squirrels than usual. So in the video Alone in Bigfoot territory, again, it says 41 minutes left until it's uploaded. The first structure I find, you'll see the chipmunk squirrel was on the tree break. So this was a structure no one's seen before. I came up to the road, and where it kind of wise, there was like an owl, and it flew down the road. So I asked, do you want me to go left or do you want me to go right? And I went right, but I was really feeling and really keeping into the senses, and I stopped. Why did I stop? I think because this chipmunk just started going crazy, squirrel. And then all of a sudden I seen, it was a smaller tree break, and I just wanted, I guess why I stopped is because I wanted to show you guys how it looks like to me, the tree breaks represent possible herding of the animals. Because why are they always on the game trails? It's like this is what we're starting to notice with boots on the ground, and everyone's perspectives are going to be different. But this is what I'm noticing, and other people that I've been out in the bush are noticing. And it was just very interesting to watch. And I explained it, so I want to get your guys' feedback to see what you guys say about that. That's a possibility for sure, right? Well, it's just, I don't know, just there's a trail, and you follow that game trail, and then that's where the breaks are. And then further up the road I stop again because it looked like a fresh tree break, and that's where I saw the chipmunk. So that's where the chipmunk was like, and I'm like, okay, I'll go in. And it's intimidating because I'm by myself, and I have like my bear spray and stuff. But hello, crept out, what's new? Just talking about my experience alone in Bigfoot territory. So that's what's new. Boots on the ground solo. And so there was a tree break, and then I'm able to walk you guys through the structure. You'll see the squirrel that was on top of, like, it was the tree break, and then he went straight, ran up the tree break, and then stood where the break was, and like where they break it. And he's like, beep, 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 beep. Messages. Sometimes I wish I could really, well, not wish, but tune into what they're really saying. I really find that squirrels and Sasquatch are so interlinked. Whether they're just using that animal for their their eyes so they can see, I don't know. Hi Ash, surprise. Hello Kirsty. Surprise live. Surprise Kirsty, welcome. I am going to get back to you. It's just everyone's been polling. It's like, whoop, whoop, over here, go to work, do this, do that. So I will respond to you, Kirsty. I do appreciate all your shares, and that animals have messages for us. Absolutely. Sure do, right? But that's the only animal. Not even, I saw, maybe I heard a raven in the distance, but bear on the way in, which you'll see the bear. Yes, Andy, how was that? Maynard told me that you were going out there, saw many tree breaks. That was awesome. Happy to hear. I wanted to really know how that experience went for you, and I'm so happy you got to do boots on the ground. Because it gives you such a different experience when you get that boots on the ground. You see what these tree breaks, you connect with the energy, you connect with the land. So I'm so happy that you got to experience that for sure, Andy. Sasquatch Confessions. My native elder, or someone I consider my elder, says the same thing about the connection with squirrels. Yeah. Ooh. Salve. Alone. You're brave heading out alone. Yeah, alone. Solo. No dog. No nothing. It was just myself. And the only person or thing you should be scared of is the mind, because holy cow, can that ever this is where you know if you're working with the fear. I was intimidated at night, but I had a great sleep and woke up multiple times during the night hoping that I would wake up to something, but I think it was intimidating for sure. It can be, but the energy was very quiet. You could really tell what's up. Impressor 4D. But yes, what's up with you? You could really feel the energy, the shifts of the land. I was using my metal sound bowl, and what I've discovered is I think it's so cool because you bring these sound bowls, and then all of a sudden you see other people using sound bowls at their research sites, and just like, wow. Be the change you wish to see in the world, you guys, right? And then connecting with someone else, like, I guess I don't realize how many people watch and implement like the reishi mushroom. Like, that's amazing. It really makes my heart happy when I hear success and people, I followed the reishi, and you're talking about the reishi on the live, and then next thing you know, they're including it in their life. It's like, yes, up leveling, right? It's amazing. Andy, I didn't see Sasquatch, but many tree breaks, arches, and odd twists. Many were manipulated for sure. Cool. That's awesome. And it's so interesting, especially the ones where you could see like they're bent and manipulated, like in, like, say, a knot. And how did you do that? Like, they have to use some kind of frequency to make it pliable, to move it around, and then I think it's just kind of like a volcano, right? Kirsty, don't never be in a rush. Just so nice to find you. I was heading to bed. And Sasquatch confessions. They protect you while you rest. My guess was the intimidation from animals or Sasquatch. Oh no, I didn't feel any intimidation. It's just because it's dark and you can't really see it. I'm not going to use flashlights. But you could really feel the energy, how still it was. Thanks, Crept Out. Appreciate that. The land was so still, and you could really feel the presence of Sasquatch. Like it'd be loud, and all of a sudden you'd feel the shift of the land. And I find when Sasquatch comes in that the energetics shift. It's silent, and the birds and the bees stop singing, right? And like it's like everything just stops. You know, everything would be moving, and now we just stop. We hit a frequency. It's really hard to, like, I don't know. It's an odd way to experience Sasquatch, and you know they're coming in. And in the video that should be up in 7 minutes left. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. This has been so long to get this video uploaded. So hope you guys enjoy it. I've worked so hard. It was an hour, so at the hour mark I had to cut it. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because there's just so much to share in the video, right? I went through brewing teas and connecting with certain herbs, and we went into the forest and you could hear thuds in the forest. More like they were thuds. And then you could tell that the mine, like deep way back, it sounded like they were blowing up the mountain, like not the mountain, but like obviously if it's Quartz mine, they're in there and they're blowing stuff up. You could hear that as well. Rune, Everfree. Hi Ash, hello. Hope everyone's well. Yes, using sound bowls is such a great idea. Totally intuitive, right? And I really find that it just helps align the environment, the vibration of myself, Sasquatch. It's like the land absorbs it, you know, the mycelium in the ground. Yeah, it's really good at bringing in resonance and coherence into the environment. And then which then kind of helps release the densities, because I mean, we are purification and we are natural, like nature itself and our regular biology. And if we can figure this out, oh, it's just been mind-blowing. Like purification, our aura can purify something, and we being of nature may be a little disconnected because we've been taken out, but our body is made of nature. And just relieving that density of the land, it helps everything thrive, and it helps even Sasquatch go, oh, I can come in. It's easier because then the density of, or the distortions that they can sense and see in us, because they are more intelligent, like they have that ability to see that they are able to come in and interact with us even stronger, right? Like it strengthens that connection between us and the Sasquatch. I get that 100%. Hi, Deep Vlogs. Julie, did you feel you were being watched over? Oh yeah. Yep. And I mean, it's not even just by Bigfoot, just so much different. A lot of learning lessons, a lot of fall into that heart and live and speak from that heart, right? Like, and being authentic okay, so the frequency of authenticity is the highest one. And myself, like, because, you know, some people, it's hard because I can come off as such a powerful light that people don't understand the energy behind. So I've always been, you know, it's hard for me maybe to set boundaries, but being honest, because I don't want to hurt people, because a lot of people, I've hurt people, but I find a lot of people get offended. And I'm like, how do you create honesty, which you want to speak from your authentic self, and not offend people? Because people seem to get offended very easily. And I don't have an arrogance where it's like, oh, I don't care. It's my way or the highway. I just, no, I can feel people and I have to really go, that's not mine. I cut that and it's not mine. And I'm not, really decipher that energy as well, right? As we create those, and we don't want to call them boundaries, because that will just set up that fight energy. And we don't want to do that. We just want to communicate honesty. Louise, I'm not sure what that is. How long did you stay out there for? 2 days. So I was out there for 2 days. And I videotaped or recorded a lot of it. So, which is why I had to, well, this is why the video is taking forever to upload, because it's an hour long. Hopefully you guys watch that hour. I was going to make 20-minute videos, but then that's a lot of, I find that it'll didn't flow right. So you got an hour, and then I'll do another 20-minute video to end off alone in Bigfoot territory. Just so it's not so long for you guys. I don't know if you guys watch the whole hours or 20 minutes. Like YouTube says about 20-minute mark. I do like watching other shows that are about the hour mark. So feedback from you guys is always appreciated, because you guys are, I do it for our community. And when does it drop? Like as soon as it comes out in 7 minutes? Well, now it's saying processing up to HD. So yeah, I have it unlisted just so it's saying 60 minutes left now because it's processing up to HD. It's technology stuff, whatever. It'll get up. It'll be up. It's tomorrow at the latest. Of course, it's Friday. Fridays are never a good day to launch a video. The analytics even say, no, don't launch on a Friday. So Rune ever free. Talking to nature and Sasquatch through frequency. Absolutely, because everything is energy. Everything. And I love frequency and energy, so. Really falling into that heart, being present, and feeling and staying present. Rob D, hey, hello, welcome. Julie, you are very well-rounded, Ash. Thank you, Julie, appreciate that. I'll watch it. Thanks, Sasquatch Confessions. Appreciate you guys' support. You guys are just amazing. I love doing this. Sometimes I go, oh, I just like doing my lives. Oh, yeah. My last live, I guess, was driving. I know a lot of you are like, driving? It's like, no, I'm paying attention. It's just on a tripod right next to me. It's no different than when someone's next to me talking, right? And, distracted driving. People have dashboards that play movies and light up, and it's like, that's a distraction. Like my SUV has like, oh, what lights do you want to place and turn on? What colors? And it's like, hey, that's a distraction. So, but I had fun showing you guys the mountains, and it was an experience, because even like that mine, you guys got to see that mine, and they take those quartz where we go to. See, now it says 20 minutes left, so it'll be any minute now that it's coming out. Planet, but that mine is what takes the quartz, and those quartz, like that mine takes those quartz from where Sasquatch is located. So it's like mind-blowing. Like what a circular, I don't even how to explain that to you guys. It's just such a, just a mind-blowing, because I've just grown up in this neck of the woods, and then people that work at the mine, I know people that work at the mine, and it's like, what are the chances I end up on this road now researching Bigfoot, you guys? Like, nope, they chose me. Chloe St. Amour, hi, welcome, hello. Julie Song, missed the AM live that day, but was thinking of you that morning. Yeah, I believe I saw your comment. Do you use the quartz? Yeah, so they did gift me a quartz, and I have it on my dashboard. Like I always have it in my hand when I'm driving. So that was what I want to do is, because I saw something, I was going to send it to you, Sasquatch Confessions, is this guy, and he wanted to create the energy. So I think this would be so cool if we could actually go and create this and out with Sasquatch, but it take two raw like quartz crystals and rub them together, and you turn the light off, and you can see the sparks and the energy start to happen within those quartz. Like, what? Are you kidding? That's amazing. Has anyone from the mine had an encounter? Yeah, I believe certain said individuals have heard things in the forest. That's what my daughter also tells me as well. So, and sure, the amount of people that are out in that area aren't minimal, but there's certain places around there. And I can really see how Sasquatch will only, like, if you're presented with Sasquatch, I find that that's just, you're a powerful individual. Absolutely. There's something within you that they like, and maybe it's because we've been a Sasquatch in the previous lifetime. I don't know. Wow, that's very interesting about the spark. Yes, it was. I thought I wanted to try that when I'm boots on the ground. But to try that with my quartz. Oh yeah, right? Yeah, and see what happens. Like, he had two bigger size quartz. They were the size of his hands, and he just started going like this, and they were clear quartz, and like you could see the sparks. So he's like, these are my quartz, and it was light out, and then he turned the light off in his room, and he started going like this, and you could see the sparks light up. So like the quartz energy, and it's like, wow, that's powerful. That could just show so much. Especially when there's a lot of people that have they're so logic and they need that physical. I think it's powerful that we can now start to produce that physical for people that need to have that. There was something I experienced, because of what Sasquatch has taught me ever since I went out on my first expedition with Leslie and falling through liminal space, and then going through liminal space with this past June, July. I was taking these ladies, so because I teach yoga too, and people want me to shine in different ways, not just Sasquatch. And there's a powerful group of us ladies that met up, and I'm not usually one that takes people into realms of energetics more through meditation, but we went on, and Sasquatch guided me. They're like, take them on the experience that we took you on. And I did. And all of a sudden, like, the messages that were coming in for some of the women, and I was like, hey, they're like, oh, can anyone translate this? And it was interesting because I could tell them this is what I'm getting, and I've never really channeled per se. It's more just listening and following the guidance and then receiving messages. So it's so much easier when people are like, we're all tuned in and we're in resonance with each other and we're in a group, and then they start asking questions. Boom, it's all of a sudden they drop in. So this is how Sasquatch has taught me to really anchor in remote viewing, guidance, mind speak, telepathy, all of this. And I took these women, and I was just like, she's like, oh, what messages? And I said, no, you're a wild witch, and the black cat was showing up for you because they were actually making sure that, call it darkness, wasn't coming and overtaking the situation of light. It was quite interesting. It was powerful. Sorry for that. Sasquatch Confessions. I've always believed I was the Sasquatch in my first life. Something that keeps coming to me. Yeah, right? Like, it gives me the chills. Right. Yeah. I've been having a lot of those lately. Are you guys feeling those full moon energies? Oh, yeah. And it's, hello, Patrick. And Aaron? I'm not sure. I don't speak that. Anyways, that sounds amazing with your group. Yeah, I mean, and these were women I've never met before other than Roxanne. And they were all powerful women. It was just, it was incredible how I showed up for myself and was able to walk these people through a Sasquatch experience, not being out in the wilderness. And then they ask, oh, now we have to go boots on the ground so we can actually experience that multi-dimensional quantum realm, right? Because I was like, nature is the quantum. It's the real world. And then it's coming back to the fiction world. It's, how do we play in this fiction world? You guys, we can really do a lot of things and create in this fiction world. It's hard to explain channeling. I swear they talk through me when needed. But see, now, when you say that, Sasquatch Confessions, because I find that as long as you're not being overtaken by an entity or something like that, there's a difference. There's only certain people that I will ever listen to when they channel extraterrestrials, because you truly need to be from a place of unconditional love. And I'm not saying, I'm not comparing, I just channeling. I get what you mean, because those are messages, but I mean on a wide scale of going, okay, I'm going into channeling mode and I'm channeling a being. You just have to make sure that they're pure and they have so much love and light and purification within themselves. So they're influencing the right vibration, frequency, because there's so much. And we need to be able to discern, how does it feel, right? It's how does it feel when we go into those rune, evergreen, that's Portuguese. The people talking in other language. Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. But, like, I've seen people all of a sudden get taken over channeling Sasquatch, but all of a sudden it's like Sasquatch is in their body. And it's like, okay. It's mind-blowing. And the shaking of the trees, too, is mind-blowing. It's for the person I'm talking to. It just happens naturally, right? I never try, exactly. So that's where it's like, because you're open and receptive to listening to this person, and all of a sudden you can start to receive insight. And it could be tapping into the Akashic records as well, right? You're just channeling what's coming through the Akashic records, and it's just relevant at that time as well. Last year when Jason came down from the mountain, he's like, oh, my knee, and this is what happened. And Sasquatch totally showed me. They're like, this is what happened. This is exactly what you have done to you with energy clearings, energy healings, is we did that to him. And they showed me, and it was like, we were just removing that block energetically. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Because they're intelligent. Just like if we're able to do clearings and energy clearings when we've learned that tool within our kit, they know how to do that. So, anyways, Sasquatch Confessions is for the yes. Okay, 100%. I feel that the records hold it all. Absolutely, that's what they say. And again, it's easier to tap in for someone else than to tap in for myself. That's why I have to have people do it for me. And what I'm learning, like GNM, is getting back to the biology of a natural human, a being human. What's the biology of a being human? Holy man, it's mind-blowing what I'm learning. And I've always believed, and just, we're incredible beings. No different than Sasquatch. They're incredible, we're incredible. They just have a complete understanding because it was never taken away from them. And as I interact with them, do my own healings, learning this GNM and getting right to the biology of a human, are you kidding me? And then it goes, this is where I have to pick up and go, us humans have been so corrupted. Like, this whole toxic masculinity, it's what? Pardon me? No. There are qualities of a man, they're biological qualities of a man, and they're dominant, and they are, they're protective of territory. What do you think of anything is going to do if you're messing with the territory? Like, it's just mind-blowing, all these things that I've been discovering with GNM and just biology of a human. or being human. You can put your hand on someone and bring healing. Absolutely. You don't even have to put your hand on anybody and bring healing. Like my energy healer, she lives down in Colorado, or yeah, Denver. And I remember going through, and the only thing, so I was all by myself in my house, and my phone wasn't even near me, and I couldn't move, and the only thing that was near me was my computer. So I messaged her, and she was able to take the pain away, get everything moving again, so I could go to my naturopath. Like, that to me was profound. I was physically experiencing pain, and she was able to take it away, get everything functioning properly so I didn't have that pain, and then I was able to go to a natural doctor instead of going to the hospital and having them jab me open for something that really didn't probably need to happen, right? Not saying like, okay, have a broken bone, you need to go and have that fixed. Crept out says, I was going to ask about the shaking trees. What do you think that means? I had that experience and I ran away. Cool, right? It's powerful when that happens. They're testing your mettle, if that's a word. They're testing you. They want to see, so what would have happened is, what happened leading up to that situation? What was going on? Like, were you out in the wilderness? And then, because when that happened to me, there was lessons going on. And you could hear, and the chipmunk, squirrel, was trying to lead me away from the group of people. And I knew that. And I said, no, chipmunk, I can't do that. And he got mad at me, and he went over to the log and he started chipping at me. He's like, come on, you have to come over here. Sasquatch wants to see you. And I'm like, nope, I'm not able to do that. And so he runs to the edge to where the Sasquatch works. We're in like a big forest, but it's hard to explain. It's where the big tree is. And they were in the bush, so there's more coverage because these are huge trees, so there's no coverage where Sasquatch can't hide unless they're cloaking behind a tree, but they're hiding in the bush because there's more like a bush, like with leaves and stuff. And I'm like, nope, I can't. So I go up over the hill, and then next thing you know, another person walks up to me and they start talking, and I'm like, yeah, we knew they were there. The other people, I am not sure how they. Sometimes I go, it's the Sasquatch is distracting them somehow because it's not always their lesson. But all of a sudden the bush was like, and there was something big and bashing it all, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a Sasquatch. Really? I'm so ready for this, right? Really bring it in my energy. And then we weren't ready to experience them coming out of the bush because we weren't in harmony. And then they backed off. And I was like, darn. And I think that's just an incredible experience. I can see how it can be intimidating. You would run away, especially if you're caught when you were caught off guard. That'd be intimidating, and you want to be like, oh shit, I'm out of here. Pardon my language, but I've definitely healed a few people alongside the Sasquatch. They received the breath from Sasquatch. That's how they delivered the healing. Yes to the test. I always say laugh out loud. Yeah. Shaking trees. Oh, look at that. Let's see what's up. Standard definition version of your video needs to finish processing before the video is unlisted on YouTube. Let's see. Check still running. Oh, I could possibly turn it off. Don't forget to hit that like button up there. I see 14. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate your guys' likes and shares for sure. Comments, always appreciated. Julie, they know when you are ready, right? Well, and it can be, what lesson are they there to teach you, right? Tim, my experience is that you need supernatural in your vocabulary. Sasquatch Confessions. This area we go to in Harrison, West Shawless. The energy is so strong and intense in the best way. All I can describe it as is home. All I can describe it as home. Yeah. Rune ever free. I guess if you're a Sasquatch, the trees are like your toys. Well, right, exactly. So like what I watched, I don't ever watch documentaries on like chimpanzees or anything, but I did. And it was really interesting to watch the alpha male go through the wilderness and smash the trees down and break them and bust them to show his dominance. It's like interesting. And to, you know, just go and sit with that and go, I wonder if, you know, is Sasquatch doing that? But then, I mean, maybe possibly the younger ones I could see doing that. But there's so much like with their structures. To me, it's like what I'm on to right now is what constellations are above when they make these structures that look like geometry, really. And I don't know, Bigfoot can be supernatural, right? Maybe that's what we'll put, supernatural Bigfoot. No, because then boots on the ground, Bigfoot experiencer, it's all mixed. It's all interlinked. And there's so much more evidence. Like, people are coming out of the woodworks. Like, mainstream science, it's just irrelevant. We're going to use words like irrelevant. Like, no, you guys. Like, it's so freaking obvious that there's so much more I was going to say entitled, but I got distracted. That's not it. Done. Okay. Save. Sorry. Just looking at the video here. Changes saved. Okay, go back. I think the video's live now. So Alone in Bigfoot Territory has been, it's now public. So you are able to go and watch it. Yay, finally. Guys, hallelujah. You can celebrate with me. That's amazing. Definitely a supernatural element to them. Yeah. All right. That's right. I believe there is a balance. That's why sometimes, so that's why some things need to go or die. Balance of energies, even trees need to be broken. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for taking care of those people. I truly appreciate that. Many natives have called them shapeshifters, right? And there's this one person that was explaining that they come around a corner when they were driving, and all of a sudden there's a Sasquatch on the side of the road, and it broke down like a transformer. So he was, let me put the back down. So like here he's standing, but he folded at the hips, and it all came together at the hips. He went into an orange orb and then went into the wilderness. Like, hello. I think it would be so spectacular. There we go. I think it would be so spectacular to see an orb. Like, tell me, who has seen an orb? Like, I mean a big orb. Like, you're in the middle of the wilderness and it's pitch black, and like an orb that's that in circumference comes flying through the woods. Wouldn't that be like just, that would blow my mind. I think that would just be so spectacular. Like, spectacular. I see orbs often. What are the sides? There's a lot to the orbs. Yeah. Sure, there is a lot to the orbs. Like, I see light beings, and I guess I call them orbs, but to me, I call them more like light beings. So they're little things like that zip around, and they're like little balls of light, but kind of like zoomies, but they're orbs equal energy. Yeah, I like that. That's right. I'm just gonna write that down. Guys, orbs equal energy. See, and then it makes, so can we then transform into hitting that certain frequency see. So like if their energy, are they coming into coherence with their complete light being? So if we're, you know, like it's very interesting. One time it was the size of a beach ball. See, that would be cool. Sasquatch Confessions. Bright yellow, orange. Oh, that'd be phenomenal. Kind of like your little logo there, right? Yeah, there's so much to learn about the orbs. Absolutely. Yep. Crept out. This happened in western Pennsylvania area. Small little town. I was just cutting through the woods going to a friend's house. Powerful. So see, you weren't really, you're just minding your own. And here comes the Sasquatch. Yeah, cool. What an experience. My room is full of them, and they're always one at my front door. I'll take a video. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Please take a video. I would love to see that. Kirsty would be great. Hi. Hello, MD Tarek 901. But, yeah. Anywho. Bangladesh. Welcome. They definitely move in orb form, but not all orbs are Sasquatch, obviously. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know. Like, the video's supposed to be up. I don't know what YouTube's doing now. There we go. Oh, yes, we already have 4 views. Okay, cool. So, yeah, it's up. It's up and ready for you guys to watch whenever you have time. I thought orbs were light beings. See, and no, I think they're different. That's what I feel anyways, with the difference with what I've seen with people, and when I was boots on the ground with China Productions, they were smaller, but I said, no, to me, those are light beings, not orbs. Like an orb to me is going to be the size of, like Sasquatch Confessions said, a beach ball. That'd be phenomenal. Great. I'll watch soon as the live finishes. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, possible boots on the ground next weekend. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See what happens. Wanted to go this weekend. I'm not sure. Room never free. There's so many kinds of orbs that people witness, from the small ones in the houses to tiny ones in the photos, to the plasma ones circling planes. Absolutely. So like there's so many different sizes. And I like how Andy said it orbs energy. Oh, hello, Zach. And orbs equal energy. It's so true, right? And that's why if you're like a high energetic being and you've done lots of removal and purification, you can see like little zoom, zoom, zoom. I've seen them. And I saw a lot with one of my healers this today. There's so many light beings flying around you, and it's nice to see, because then you know they're pure, right? They're coming from a place of love in their heart. And had a soul retrieval as well today. That was like, holy cow. I've never experienced a soul retrieval, but guys, that stuff's crazy powerful. I've had contact with interdimensional technology. It was 50-foot orb, looked like plasma energy. Huh. So like plasma energy, would that kind of be like the Northern Lights? Are they a plasma energy? I don't know. You have to just 30 feet. Plasma. Something I shall dive deep into as well. Oh, I love seeing that 13 number, you guys. Now it's down to 12. Anyways. Okay, well, I'm so happy to say that Alone in Bigfoot Territory is up and ready for you guys to view. So happy I made it on here to connect with you guys. I love connecting with you guys. Saw an orb in the cave in Colorado. That's cool. I'm really just going to have to get my passport. I need to get rid of that and come experience, you guys. Anywho, just want to say thank you so much for joining. Don't be alone in Bigfoot territory. Appreciate your an amazing community. And hey, Mike, BG Squad. Really appreciate you guys being here and your support. Until next Thursday, I will be back. And yeah, you guys take care and have a good evening.